Hello everyone, it's really nice to see you. Welcome to my channel. I'm Katja. Today I have a really short sequence. This is really focuses on strengthening your glutes, a little bit your outer thighs as well. We're going to do everything pretty much on the floor, side lying, so hopefully there's no pressure on your knees. If you are recovering from an injury, then I would hope you can do these exercises. You can always adapt, of course, as needed. Okay, we're going to try and get a little bit of burn, so let's see if we can feel that. So we begin lying on our backs, and just before we work on those glutes, let's just hug the knees in towards the chest and just take a few circles, just using your hands, your arms to guide the knees around. So we're just warming up into our hip joints, settling into your space on your mat, and arriving really physically, mentally for your session. Change direction, circling the other way. Great, and then relax your feet down, and then come and lie on your side. You can maybe face me on your screen, so we can perhaps mirror each other. So our starting point is with our legs 90 degree in front of you, shins at a 90 degree ankles to the thighs. Okay, make sure your back is nice and straight. You can put your hand either to the top of the hip, or perhaps like a little bit like a wall, place your hand against the back of your pelvis so that we make sure we are not rolling back. Our first movement is inhale to prepare. Exhale, draw your abdominals in. Open your knee in one piece as if you're opening a book. Closing your knee, inhale. Exhale, press your knee up. Resist against your pelvis that is not rolling back. And opening and closing. Now you could always imagine or even use a resistance band across your legs that you wrap around the thighs, and then you'd really get that resistance and that feedback from the band. We have a few more. Close and open. Try and lead with your knee, so your knee is the highest. And open. Close. This is our last one. And open. From here, extend your leg away. Now turning your knee pointing forwards, your leg is in line with your hip or slightly above, really reaching out long. So feel a slight lift to your underneath waist. Stretch your arm down and press your arm against your leg. We're going to pulse the leg up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Put your fingertips in front of you. Now your leg never drops down. Keep it the same height. Inhale, kick the leg forwards. Exhale, point the toes, bend your knee. Poke with your toes into the space behind you, reaching the leg out nice and long, finding that hip extension. Inhale, kick the leg forwards. Exhale, bend, extend your leg back. Inhale, bring the leg forwards. Exhale, reach it back. Now, can you make sure that your lower back stays in neutral? So there is no rocking around, no dipping, no tucking happening. Forwards, bend, and extend. Let's reverse it. So essentially, we're bicycling forwards now. Bend, extend your leg, and reach it back behind you. Bending your knee, extend, and reach it out nice and long. Can you find that reach? Inhale and exhale, reach. 2 more to go. Reach and exhale. Breathe in and breathe out. Now finding that place where your leg is slightly back, you're definitely squeezing into that top side glutes. From here, tiny little pulses, kicking the heel back. Back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold your leg. Can you point through your toes and then extend the free arm and reach it? You're being stretched out onto that super long diagonal. Reach, 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 reach. And relax your leg, relax your arm. Well done. Give your hip a little pat. We're not quite finished. Let's take the knees slightly down so your feet end up in line with your hips. Again, we're going to lengthen our waist. Hand can check on the hip, not to roll back. Inhale. Exhale, clam. 5 plain clams and close. So now, coming into that external rotation and close and open and close. Squeeze the knee up and close and squeeze and close. Good. Now changing the breath, we're going to add an extra movement. Inhale, open the knee. Exhale, extend the leg without losing the position of your thighs. So in external rotation, bending your knee, heels coming back together and close. And again, open. Hold on to that wrapping sensation. Extend. So your muscles are wrapping around your sit bone and bend and close. And again, opening, resist, bend and close. Almost there. Open and squeeze as if you're squeezing out the leg. Bend and close. Last one. Open. Extend. Stay here. Keep that turn out. Little circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold the leg steady. Now extend the bottom leg. Now do look down. You can see that your leg is definitely in front of you. Rest the top leg down. You're still in your turned out position. Knee is trying to spin up to the ceiling. Your hip stays nice and still. From here, big leg kick. Inhale, lift the leg up. Flex, press the leg down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Kick and lower. And kick and lower. Last 2. Kick and lower. And kick and lower. Bend your knees. Bring your top knee and just give it a really nice hug in towards you. You can keep it here, or you may opt to stretch your leg out and draw it in. Give it a little extra stretch and relax it down. Very nice. Roll onto your back. We're going to stretch out the hip that you've just been working before we do the second side. So we're going to do a glute stretch. Cross your ankle. Press your knee out to the side. Good. And I'm going to give you 2 choices here. So option 1 is to keep the knee opening out wide, threading the arm through, holding onto your other thigh. You can keep your head down or your head lifted. So that's option 1. Option 2 is to cross your leg all the way over. And then in this version, you're holding onto your shins, reaching for your ankles, and you're trying to pull the feet out to the sides and draw the legs in. So do a version that gives your hip that you've just been working, that gives it a little bit of release and a stretch. And then relax. Good. Just put your feet down to the floor. And let's just take a moment, just a breath in here. And a breath out. And just feel the 2 sides. One side has done a lot more than the other. So how does it feel? I definitely feel very wonky right now. That other side needs to catch up. So let's roll around to the second side. Repeat everything for the other leg. So coming down. So starting with your legs 90 degrees in front of you. Shins are at a right angle to your knees. Back is nice and long. Your top hip is stacked on top of the bottom hip. You can always put your hand there to just keep checking, okay? Helps to feel sometimes where we are. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, open your knee, pressing the whole leg up, keeping that bent 90-degree shape. Close your knee, inhale. Exhale, press the knee up. Good, notice if this side feels different. It's quite common that the two sides vary a little bit, so just pay attention. How's it going? Inhale. Exhale, press up. Good, we'll do 5 more. So try and create that resistance. You're pushing against your hip. And your hip stays absolutely still. Good, 3 more to go. Good, your last one. Hold your knee up. From here, extend your leg away. Now you can look down just for a moment, just to see your leg is in line with your body. Flexed foot, hip height or just slightly above. Really lengthen out through your waist. And then extending your arm. Your hand can push down a little bit to, again, give it a little extra resistance. We pulse the leg up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keeping the leg the same height, so be really cautious your leg doesn't drop. You can place your hand in front of you. Inhale, kick the leg forwards. Exhale, pointing the toes, bend the knee and reach with your leg behind you, finding that length at the front of the hip. Flex your foot, kick your leg forwards. As you bend, pay attention that your knee is not rolling in. Extending your leg back, squeezing under your sit bone. Again, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, kick. Exhale, reach it back. So it's a backwards bicycle movement. And reach it back. Let's turn it the other way now. Forward bicycling. Bend, extend, and then reach out long through the heel as you reach your leg back. Bend, extend. Again, watch here. It's very common to dip the leg down. Imagine you're wiping across the surface so your leg can go not lower. Good, 2 more to go. Bend, extend, and reach. Last one. Good, now pause when your leg is just that slight bit behind you. Make sure your abdomen is engaged, you're not arching into your lower back. From here, tiny little pulses with your leg going back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hopefully feel that squeeze, 8, 9, 10. Point your toes, extend the arm. Can you feel you being stretched out on that diagonal? Reach, reach, reach. The leg is still not dropping. Stretch, lengthen, and relax. Good, give your hip a little pat. Just a little release before we continue. Okay, so now we need to adjust the position. Knees go slightly down. Feet end up in line with your pelvis, with your hips. We've got our clam. Nice long waist again. Abdomen is engaged. Inhale. Exhale, open the knee. Inhale, close. 5 plain clams. Gives us an opportunity just to get into the movement, reorientate ourselves. Where are we in space? Keep checking on your pelvis, not rolling back. Couple more here. Really try and press at the top, resist and close. Resist and close. Good, we're gonna add the leg extension. Slightly changing your breath. Inhale, open. Exhale, extend. Inhale, fold the leg back in, heel to heel. Exhale, close. And again, open. And then with control, extend, bend, and close. Keep going. Open and extend. And you're looking for that little bit of burn starting to come into your glutes. I hope you feel it. And open. And extend. Bring it in. And close. Last one. Open and extend. Hold it here. Small circles. Keep the pelvis still. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Other way. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Brilliant. Extend the bottom leg. So your legs are definitely at a slight angle in front of you. Rest the top leg down. You're in a turnout position. Top knee pointing up to the sky. When you're ready, inhale, kick the top leg up. Flex and lower it down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale up. Exhale, lower. Keep going. Keep a nice straight leg. Inhale up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Last one. And lower. Very nice. Bend your knees. Open your knee and give that top knee a nice little squeeze. And then you can stay here if that feels good, or you can stretch your leg. Hold anywhere on your leg and give it a nice stretch. And relax your leg all the way down. Well done. We got to stretch that second side now. So come and turn back onto your back. And lie on our back. And the first thing is we'll just cross the ankle. Press the knee out. And then again, you can pick your stretch that worked well for you. So either with the leg out to the side, picking up the other leg, or if you prefer, crossing your leg all the way over, reach forwards, pick up your shins, flex your feet so you keep your ankles, your feet active, not sickling the feet, and draw the legs in. Relax the head down. Release your legs. And we're going to finish with one last exercise just to bring our body back to symmetry after being working right and left side. So if you have your feet slightly wider than hip distance with your toes pointing out a little bit, arms resting beside you, inhale, exhale, roll your hips up into a nice high pelvic tilt, pelvic curl, squeezing your glutes. And then we'll do tiny pulses with the knees going out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep the hips lifted, toes, heels, your feet all the way together. You probably find that your hips come down a little bit. Keep the tailbone curled up, and then this time open the knees, and then squeeze your legs together. Open. Exhale, squeeze. So this is a little bit more for the inner thighs now, but it will balance out the work of your glutes that you've just done. 3 more. Open and squeeze. Open and squeeze. Open and squeeze. Slowly come all the way down. And we're going to close today exactly where we started. So do hug your knees back into the chest. And repeat one more time, steering your knees, your thighs inside the hip joint. Using your arms, so relaxing your legs now into your hands. Change direction. Well done. Bring your feet down and then roll to the side. Push yourself all the way up to sitting. That is you done for strengthening your glutes today. You can do this session on your own, of course, just on its own. If you wanted to add it to any other session, or you fancy doing something else now, another class, just add it on. That will work really well. So I hope you felt them working. Keep doing these exercises to keep your glutes nice and strong, to help with all your other activities, all your other sports that you do. I'd love to see you soon, so come and join me again. Thanks for now.